So before we start, do you want to give a quick introduction about yourself, where you located, what you do? Just a brief introduction.
Hi, Amit. You know me. My name's Nagaraj. I've been working in IT professional for a while now as a quality engineer manager.
I think you have some experience in the property investment already, right? I think you
Yeah,
own the
yeah,
PPR and then you have the investment property as well in somewhere in Melbourne or
yeah.
Victoria.
That's right. So I got my very first property in 2009. That was a built property using cements, and that was a very not a good experience which I had when I built my property. It was very time consuming. There was always catches with the builders,
Mm.
um, and then after that. It took me some time to start investing. 2021 was the time where I bought my first investment property.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any knowledge in interest yet, I was a bit scared, nervous, don't know where to go. Where was my very first step? And even after approaching FindSmart, um, I had to try with different other agencies. I did some registrations with around 2 to 3 agencies,
Mhm.
and I was just giving it a try, looking at them, okay, what they're offering and how they are. Are they trying to be honest? Are they trying to be upfront? Was it too much of marketing sort of thing? All that, I've identified all those sort of things, and then obviously the pricing was also very high. Uh, no, and flexibility was knowledge, in terms of they were not looking at two areas, property growth wise as well as positive gearing wise. I was looking more into two areas like positive gearing as well as property growth.
Yeah.
So it's always either one of them with other agencies.
Yeah.
Well, that's when I came to you, Amit, because I knew you for a while as a professional work colleague. But then again, it doesn't mean that I have to uh, go with you because I'm investing so much money. I had to collect some feedback before approaching you because I want to be sure that I'm going with the right buyer's agent. So I went to approach few of your clients who have already bought some houses with you,
Yeah.
and got a very positive feedback from them. And they even showed how that the gearing and the values of how it is going with their properties and the property growth as well. When did they buy and how much is it now? Everything was really good, and it was ticking all my boxes in terms of investment wise. That's when I've approached you.
No, that's good to hear, man, and always good to see when your clients are happy. That's the ultimate reward what we can get, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So thank you for your trust on us.
As an
And you,
example, just recently as well, I was traveling in the train and then approaching to office, and then I met one of my friend who was also a buyer's agent.
hmm,
Again, obviously, I like to keep on asking few
yeah,
questions,
of
getting
course,
to know how they are
yeah.
doing and all that. I felt big differences as well over there,
Mm.
and I thought, even though he's my friend, I have to go with my what my instinct says.
No, 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 absolutely right, man. We are talking about a large amount of money, right? We are talking
Yes, yeah.
about the half a million, 600, $700,000, right? So it's always
So,
good to do your due diligence. And as you
mm,
rightly said, I mean, there's two facet, key facet. One is the cash flow, second is the capital growth. But the cash flow will
yeah,
help you to keep in the game because you don't
yeah.
want to burn your
Give mind the
pocket
flow.
while holding the property. But the
Yeah.
capital growth will be the one which will take you out from this one. So that will make you
Yeah.
money, capital growth, cash flow just to hold the property. But you don't
Yeah.
need to trade off. You can find both. What we found you and what we do for the most of our investment client, we want to have a high cash flow property. At the
Mhm.
same time, we don't want to compromise on the capital growth.
The property which I bought from you recently was it's only like 4 months, 3 months ago,
Yeah.
and I'm already seeing good amount of capital growth.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I was
I'm also monitoring the market. Your property is already gone up 30, 40K, like conservative,
Yes.
30 40K
Yeah.
here. Similar
Yeah.
property is selling for 580 to 600.
I saw 600 plus.
Yeah, I was looking for another client recently, just today itself, and yeah, it's going above 550 already, and it's not as good as what you got.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think it was a good deal. Yeah. So that brings me to the last question, Nagaraj. Uh, do you want to just, I think you already covered most of them. Do you want to share what was your experience working with Find Smart Property? Is there anything like, would they only help you to buy the property, or they also have a team, or
No, no, no.
they provide
They
the.
also like very much like play. For me, it's like I'm always a bit of a shy in terms of negotiation wise.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm like okay, whatever the price they say, I'm actually okay, fine. Send me the paperwork. I'll do the signatures and all that. But FindSmart helped me right through the sitting right in front of me as if they are buying the property. That's the biggest plus. And they did negotiations with the seller in terms of buying the property. They did negotiations with the rental property managers as well, providing me some savings over there. So wherever there was negotiations required, FindSmart came and stood in place of me and did all the job for me. That was the biggest plus. And you know that clearly says that they are looking after the client customers really well. They want to make sure the customers are getting benefited in every way possible. Yeah, paperwork wise as well. Sometimes when I get stuck into my work and I forget about doing paperwork, yeah, and they're always right up to me. Now we have to do this paperwork as quickly as possible. So in terms of me following my own timelines as well, they did help me in that. Yeah. Because if I start my work, I'll forget about rest all the things.
All good, Matt. Thanks for your kind words. And do you recommend us to your friends or someone who's
I
looking to
did.
invest,
Yeah.
buy
I
a
think
home?
I've already recommended,
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
did.
going to recommend
You did.
continuously. That's going to be for sure. Because I compared my fellow colleague with my fellow family friend and my fellow colleague and Find Smart uh, actually helped me better than my friends. So yeah, obviously I'll be recommending all my people who actually approach me for advice.
No, thank you
Yeah, for
so
sure.
much, Nagraj. It was
It's
pleasure working
yeah,
with you,
it's
and I
it's
just
more than 100% rating for me.
yeah, thank you. Thanks for your
Yeah,
kind words.
yeah,
And we look forward buying you the next one.
yeah, yeah.
In the next
I'll
one,
be, I'll be,
slowly want
yeah,
to make sure that you build a sizable portfolio that will give you freedom for the early retirement if you wish to do so. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'll be going for sure. My next investments will be always going to be with you only with FindSmart.
All right. Thanks, Nagaraj. Thank you so
Cheers.
much for
Thank
your
you.
time.